Uh, yeah. Uh. Don't act all surprised when you listen to me rhyme and witness the greatness of a kid like Einstein with the mind of Einstein. Verses like the Quran, I fool around, blast the mic, turn the booth to a synagogue.
Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be talking about some combos and animation cancels that I know so far to share with the Ninja community. This will be episode 4 in Rise of the Ninja. Though I am still learning some things about my ninja, I'm going to be honest, I have not been using my ninja for like PvP much because my plan of action is to focus on getting my life skills and my money to the point where it needs to be, and once my gear is where I want it to be PvP wise, then I'll literally dedicate like 6 to 8 hours on the weekends to really do nothing but fighting other players, be it arenas, be it open world. But that's kind of how I plan on. So right now my skill level for PvP and combat as a ninja is quite low, but it's gonna jump up sporadically. I consider myself a very fast learner, but I'm not putting any hardcore effort into honing my combat skills as a ninja just yet, because I really need a lot of. I want boss scares. I want to save money for dandy, a lot of stuff like that. So that's why you guys might see me sucking pretty bad, because I'm using all my alts, usually all my alts most of the time making money. So I only use my ninja like really on the weekends, just for like grinding or whatever. Anyway, let's get to it, guys. Let's get it. We're going to be talking about animation cancels and combos, so let's go right into it. The most important combos I believe for ninjas are going to be all related to this skill right here. This skill is Ninja Shadow Stomp. Okay, this is at max value. I don't trust the values, but according to the tooltip, it's 715% damage by 7 hits. Casting speed plus 30% at its final level, and causing floating if a shadow hit succeeds. So yes, it's a good knockdown. Obviously, floating knocks you down, but yeah, it's a good knockdown. It can really catch your opponent off guard. If you use it as a knockdown, though, you don't get to really utilize the damage. If you use it as a DPS move, you get the most out of it. So a lot of people try to use it as an opening knockdown. Let's say you're dancing around each other, and then you finally catch it with like a kunai throw into a shadow stomp, and then you start comboing. So that type of kunai throw into a shadow stomp is an opener. Okay, guys, it's not much damage as it would be if you use other skills to go into a shadow stomp. So let's start with the cancels. Okay, the default shadow stomp looks like this. As you see, I'm weaving my hands several seconds before the actual attack commences. So every ninja knows in PvP that that's not going to really land on anyone. So every ninja dedicates themselves to learning how to cancel it to get it as viable in actual combat as possible. So as you've seen already, one cancel is the ninja star throw into a shadow stomp, which is back E. So let's see if I can get it right the first try. Nope, that was a fail. Let's try it again. Give you 6 seconds. But this was my least favorite way of doing it, but it is the fastest if you're trying to go for a CC rather than DPS. There we go. So this one is the fastest when it comes to catching your opponent off guard and trying to land a knockdown. But it is, in my opinion, not the best if you're trying to do the most damage with the technique itself. So you guys seen the Ninja Star one. The next one is going to be a sweep kick into a shadow stomp. Whoops! Oh, I messed it up. I did a normal kick. Sometimes I press F before S. It's been a poor habit of mine in this game. I need to make sure I press S before F. So let's try it again. It's okay. Let's get my kicks down. Get used to kicking again. I barely use this skill, to be honest. There we go. So that one I believe produces the most DPS, and here's my reasoning to making this assumption of it producing the most DPS. So sweep kick is a knockdown in itself. So if the knockdown is successful, which is only possible if you do sweep kick when it's not on cooldown. So if the knockdown is successful and you have the max level of sweep kick, you will receive accuracy plus 45%, and the skill has accuracy plus 45%, as well as down attack damage plus 10% for 10 seconds. So the skill has high accuracy, so it's good damage. There's only one hit too, so the accuracy bonus of sweep kick is not really why we're going to be using sweep kick. It's the down attack bonus you get So if you successfully land the sweep kick and give them the debuff that increases the down attack damage, then while they're on the floor, they'll receive 10% more damage. So while they're on the floor, receiving that 10% more damage, them getting stomped on, as you can obviously guess, is going to do a lot more damage than the previous cancel for animation stomp. I mean, not animation stomp, shadow stomp. So let's try it out. Oops. Why do I keep doing that? Oh my god, it's reason we double the length just because I keep messing up. I'm not going to even cut this part, so just live with it. I'm not perfect. Alright, so let's get used to sweep kicking again. There we go. So that one, I believe, will do the most DPS, but finding the proper opening for that skill is, in my opinion, is the hardest. The time I actually I did try to use that combo was usually I open with a Ninja Starflight, I think it's called, Starflight, and if I land a successful stiffness, I'll ninja block jump towards them or boss slaughter towards them, and then begin the chain. Oh god, oh damn it, this kick hates me. I press them both at the same time. I used to be playing arcade games. I developed this shitty habit. But yeah, that's what I meant to do. Anyway, so yeah, you can use a Ninja Star throw to open up with a stiffness into a block jump or a boss slaughter into the into that combo. Okay, let's just move on. Next is going to be Ninja Starflight, which is the skill you get by pressing backwards Q. It's if successfully lands a kick, it's a floating effect, causing more damage in that window if you land the stomp. So let's put the tooltip on it. Ninja Starflight. Let's see. Here it is. I'm just going to the ultimate version. So it does 287% for 4 hits. The kick does 180% for 3 hits. Decent damage. If the kick is successful, the opponent goes floating. If you can land the shadow stomp within that floating window, the damage multiplier will be applied. And I believe floating damage is what, ×2, and the other damage is 0.5. I mean 1.5. So I think floating is a higher multiplier, but still the sweep combo might still be the best damage output for a shadow stomp. So alright, let's give it a shot. Back Q, E. So this is actually my favorite way of canceling shadow stomp. If you guys watch me fight in those newbie duels and newbie fights of me trying to get my hits in against players who's way more experienced than me, that's pretty much how I do it. Honestly, the reason why I do choose this version the most is because it's the easiest on my hands. I don't have to throw up gang signs on the keyboard just to execute the skill, so it feels comfortable. You can hold S, and all you gotta do is press Q and then E. That's it. Hold S, Q, and then E. Q and then E. Q, E, Q, E, Q, E. That's it. That's all you have to do to cancel it that way. So that is the main reason why I choose a Starflight combo. There is no other special reason. The damage is real good still either way. Another thing you guys need to know is that once you use Shadow Stomp, you activate a skill called Ninjutsu Shadow Clone. This is your way of regenerating HP. Every class has a way of regenerating HP using a leech skill or a direct heal. So this is your way of regenerating HP. Not only that, it does a good amount of damage. But what I've learned from PvP, maybe it's a desync or maybe because of my lag, is that doing it right after a Shadow Stomp is not good. It's usually best to do it between another attack and then use the Shadow Clone, in my opinion. So what I would do is something along these lines, and then like Shadow Clone or something. I don't know, there's a combo in between. I messed up my combo, but you guys get the gist. You have a 5-second window to do other attacks, and then if you have your opponent still secured, that's the best thing to do is Shadow Clone. I mean, if you land this as an opener, sometimes you might slide past the opponent. I don't know. For me, I miss that if I do the full thing in one sweep. The next thing I want to talk about is Ankle Cutter, Crescent Slash, Fox Claw. Fox Claw is the only real mid DPS spammy skill that we have, so you can use this for fighting bosses. Between that and just, other skills, but Fox Claw is just how you maintain a consistent DPS. It's for like world bosses and stuff like that. We don't really have any good spammy skills, so DPSing a world bosses and ninja is a pain in the ass. Alright, so anyway, let's get started. So first one I'm gonna talk about is ankle cutter. As you guys can see the animation, you start from your left foot forward and you pivot backwards into an ankle sweep. Now you can cut that animation in half by doing your shadow slash, which is this, which is left or right plus the left mouse button. You can cancel ankle cutter using that skill. So let me show you. This is a good way too when you're kiting players and you're trying to catch someone. If you get close enough, you can cancel the shadow slash and turn it into a knockdown. So I'll show you how it looks. It should look something like this. See that? So you just did ankle cutter and the shadow shots at the same time. So you cannot cancel the shadow slash with ankle cutter if you're in the middle of the second animation. So that's shadow slash has two swipes to it, the first swipe and the second swipe at the end, like that. You can only cancel with the first swipe, like that. And that cancels ankle cutter. And if you're chasing someone like this and you just turn into a swipe or something like that, or you can do that. You can quickly turn into a knockdown and convert that into a good combo and get some damage on your opponent. It doesn't save you that much time, but it's a nice little cancel I use sometimes, especially in PvE. Actually, I use that when catching up. This increases my attack speed. This lowers their defense. So like if I zoom in on a monster or something like that, I'll do something like that and then start doing my combos. Blah blah blah. You know, same old. But it's a good combo. It's useful for PvE and PvE. So that's how you cancel. That's one way to cancel or shorten the animation of ankle cutter. Next, I want to show you where you can convert ankle cutter into a crescent to lower the animation speed. As you see, you start from the back and you reverse pivot, but you can cut this animation short as well using it as a transition from ankle cutter. So you can do something like this. Hey. God, I suck. Alright, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, boom. There we go. So yeah, I'm just so rusty with my ninja. I've been playing my sorceress. So being a multi-class user and being a ninja main is the worst possible thing you can do. So guys, eventually you gotta choose one. No more side hoes. Alright, you gotta be loyal, or else you end up like me. But yeah, so you can cancel the back turn part of crescent with ankle cutter. So it should look something like this. Whoops. Why can't I do it? There we go. I think my ping is just slow today. Cause I am pressing the commands, as you guys can see on the demonstrator on the right. I'm actually pressing the commands. So I think if you're more patient, depending on your ping, it might land more consistently. So I guess they want you to slow it down. If you do it too fast, you might end up messing it up, I guess. So let me try to keep it like a rhythm. So the last part is Fox Claw. You see that sudden like hesitation in my hands? Like oops. Why can't I? Oh, there we go. God, I am so rusty right now. So you go like that with the hesitation. So you can speed up the transition of the early animation of Fox Claw by using this combo. And it looks a lot more smoother than just. So it's nice to get that extra damage in. And the thing about ninjas, even though we don't have a single like hard-hitting move, it's all about the amount of commands you can do per second. And this rule can be taken for many classes, many ninja classes across many different games. It's all about commands per second to really give you that bursty damage. I really realized this method when fighting assassin classes in this game called Aeon, where their individual hits were weak, but the speed of their inputs and all those little nickel and diming of your HP adds up to quite a high burst potential, which I've taken that law and applied it to many rogue classes when fighting in other games, and it's actually been quite the truth when it comes to it being a rule of being a high damage rogue class, whether it be called an assassin or a ninja. Similar thing though. Anyway, so now we have the crescent into a fox claw combo. We did an ankle cutter cancellation. Let's talk about one more, which is the Star Malice, I think. Yeah, Star Malice. So Star Malice and Shadow Step, these two will be your general overriding skills. You can override Fox Claw smoothly with a Star Malice, so you can do like that. You can do so many skills with you can override so many skills with Star Malice. So that would be a good indicator of getting some extra DPS in by shortening needless animations that gives no extra damage by using Star Malice. I would like to talk about grab combos, but I don't really have a partner right now. But I just want to cover some basic stuff. I hope some of these stuffs were helpful. There are also going to be this is also going to be future videos going more in depth when I have more time to do combat trading. I hope you guys stick with me to that. I do want to do videos like fighting individual classes and getting my newbie outtake on their basic abilities, so and how we should counter them. This is not me telling you guys how to play exactly. I mean, if the information is useful and you're a beginner such as I am, then it might be helpful. But I'm also want to inspire discussion. Also, another thing too, if anyone watching this video knows how to cancel this, I would love you forever. Like, I would love to find a way to cancel ninjutsu shackles. I love this skill, but its usefulness in actual PvP outside of group PvP is pretty small. The most I found was like getting a Star Mouse to call stiffness, and then using ninja shackles to using ninja shackles on them to slow them down, so they'd be easy to connect with later on if my cooldowns are still not up. So like I'll stiff them with this, then I could use that to keep them slow, because ninja shackles slows their speed. Well, I have the only level 2, but at max level I think it slows their speed by like 50%, and it does decent damage in the stuns, and actually does a good job keeping them in their place so you can connect with them within that 10-second range. So, but besides that, I'll love anyone who could find a good cancellation for ninja shackles. I would love to be able to use this skill more actively in PvP. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video and if you're new to this channel and this video helped you in any way, I would really appreciate a subscribe, a comment there. I'll leave this video in the forums to inspire discussion. And if you are that phantom guy who does know ninja shackles cancellation, please do us all a favor. We need some ninja solidarity, because in my opinion, ninjas are one of the most hardest classes to use. So I think us sharing information and making a ninja community tighter and less egotistical as a whole will be a lot more helpful in the long run of improving our respect on the battlefield. Because we know, as of right now, when we see a ninja join your team in castle sieges, you're kind of like, eh. And when you see a awakened warrior join your team, everyone's hype, or awakened like sorceress. So we're not that loved right now. So let's improve our skills and show them that ninjas is a force to be reckoned with, and they should know not to fuck with us. I mean, they know not to fuck with us when we won, but let's show them that we're more well-rounded than the typical rogue. Alright guys, I'll see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I should be uploading other videos regarding other non-ninja stuff too. So stay tuned. Much love guys. Peace.